Andrew McGahan for SevereMMA here in SBG Concord, standing alongside the big show, the main event, BAMMA next week. John, the white Mike Tyson Phillips. I need to ask you, where did that nickname come from?
I just got given it. I think people know that I'm a massive Mike Tyson fan, and I like a lot of his punching techniques, and I train a lot of his techniques. And I think I just got given a technique. I never called myself the white Mike Tyson. I was just given it. You know, I wanted to obviously have it as well.
This has been an interesting journey for you. You fought one of John's students last March. Yeah. You won the tournament, and then did it come from that you were going to plan? Or was it from meeting John then you were like, I need to train there, or had it been planned before?
We were sort of talking before that, on and off, even before I fought Chris Fields. I was debating whether to come over or not, and it's just making that final leap, and obviously coming away from home, giving all your comforts up, and coming out there, you know. But yeah, John talked me into it, and I could see there was a way forward if I wanted to progress in my career. This is where it's happening. This is where I need to be.
How have you found adjusting to it? Because bit of a layoff between your last fight and this coming fight. Do you think that you were just being integrated into the training and the way that to do everything over here before you were put in for a fight?
Pretty much, yeah. Just different ways of training, different partners, just different techniques, you know, and just fitting in with a club as well. Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, how often are you going back home? Have you moved over here now full time, or are you back and forth?
I'm pretty much back and forth, but more full time. I'm here now until after the fight. I'll go home for like 10 days, maybe 2 weeks. I'll be back here then until my next fight. So in between fights, I'll be going home for like 10 days or 2 weeks. So I'm pretty much here all year.
As a guy who's been around for quite a while and has also fought some big names, do you think you're at the stage in your career now, I think 18-6 is your record, you're only maybe putting a constant run of wins together away from being picked up by the UFC?
I don't know. When the call comes, it comes. Until then, I'll keep beating whoever's in front of me. You know, when John says I'm ready, I'm ready. Obviously, the goal is the bigger shows, but when it comes, it comes.
When we look at this now, headlining in BAMMA and different things like that, what is your goal, or how do you think your future lies for the rest of 2016? Are you going to keep going forward with BAMMA, or will you just take fights anywhere in order to get the record up?
I want to be active. I'm hoping John wants me to be active as well, but all on what John says. You know, I'd like to fight this fight, and if I'm not injured or cut or anything, get another fight in a month or two. But that's what the coach says, you know.
Do you think there is a case of strike while the iron is hot? If you feel your training's going good at the minute, you know, some people talk about lulls in their training, maybe unmotivation in terms of just getting themselves to the gym. Do you feel like you're at the peak now, so this is why you want to capitalise and fight as much as possible?
No.
No.
No. I just like to fight anyway. I like to train. I enjoy fighting. You know, there's a lot of people stuck out there that work in a factory for a living. You know, my living is training. I love it.
And running.
And running. I like to run.
You're a fan of the running.
I like running. Yeah.
For one final thing, main event, the adopted Irishman, if you will. You'll be fighting out of SBG Ireland, but the majority of the fans will be there for the Irish fans that will precede you on the event. Do you think they're going to be in your corner, no questions asked?
No, I'm adopted by SBG, of course. I'm like the Welsh Irish brother. You know, yeah.
Joe Duffy.
No, not Joe Duffy, John Phillips.
Excellent. John, thank you very much. Best of luck next week.
Yeah,